Going to be
Amit.
very practical.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, Sanskar, are you speaking something?
No. 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 It's fine.
Okay. So today's session is going to be very practical and interesting because we are learning how to create real designs using AI, right? And to guide us through today's session, we have Sanskar sir with us. So hi Sanskar sir, welcome to this session. So could you please introduce yourself and to the students?
Yeah. Hi, Vishal. I hope you are doing well. Yeah. So, talking about myself, so yeah, I basically, matlab, handle product design, like basically whatever you see on the website, right? It could be a landing page, it could be a course page, it could be a video player, it could be anything, right? So whatever you see, interact, use, it's been designed with the team. Like I'm the part of the team, I'm contributing there as a product designer. And to be very honest, I have my background in computer science engineering. So this means ki you don't need to go with a NIFT or something. Although it's a bold statement, but yeah, even a computer science engineer can be also a product designer. Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, sir, for the quick introduction. So, like, I'm very sure about this session is going to be very helpful for the students. Like, they will be learning how designs actually matters in the industry and how they can start building their skills from today itself. So, before starting, I just have two questions in my mind, if you could
Hmm.
allow me.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
please.
The very first, it's like in today's era, we have so much of AI tools like Google Snitch, AI Studio, Cloud Designs, and too much.
Right.
Then why should someone still learn Figma?
So see, as you mentioned, there are a lot of tools. For example, Google Stitch is there, like Stitch with Google, right? Cloud Design is there. Although they provide good sort of not recommendation, like a wholesome experience when you are designing some product or experience, right? But Figma is something which gives you a freedom. Let's say if I'll give you, I'll set a context over here. कि
Mhm.
आपने डिजाइन किया, you designed a landing page, a good beautiful UX friendly, everything. You designed a landing page on Cloud Design, and you are just doing prompting over there, right?
Mhm.
Let's say
Right.
your quota, or let's say the contact, the AI credit got exhausted. Now you are hanging in the middle, like how can I edit it, right? So see, Figma is a tool similar to how Photoshop is there for editing something, right? So
Right. Right.
Figma is
Right.
a tool where you can design the stuff, okay? And stuff as in key, you can do the what I can say, the product design part. Even you can do graphic designing as well. You can make posters, you can make graphics. So it's Figma basically tool is a tool. And also, if we talk about, as you mentioned, there are a lot of AI tools. Figma also have their
Mhm.
own AI tool itself, like Figma Make is there, right? It's partnered with OpenAI and stuff, whatever they have done. I'm not sure about it. They did partner with OpenAI or they have something their own. Most probably, I guess they are using some open tools or open models. I'm not sure about it. I have to check it. But
Mhm.
yeah, Figma also have the AI side of it, right? So when you can give a prompt and you will get the output for that part. So I would say you should matlab, you should learn Figma first of all to design design in terms of whatever you have used AI tools. Also, you can convert that into the Figma, and later on you can do the manual intervention over there. Not every time you are going to prompt it, right? It's
Okay, sir.
sometimes you need your manual effort to do some minor changes, right? Practically,
Yeah.
if you're using AI a lot, uh, it's like, do you have that much of token to use that, right?
Mhm.
At some point it got exhausted.
Okay. Sir, like if we don't fully depend on AI, then like the real designers get the inspiration from.
Okay, so I would say, see, it's मैं छोटा करके बता सकता हूँ कि okay, you can go to this side, you can go to this side, but to be
Right.
very frank, when you wanted to get some inspiration or some sort of thing, design is everywhere. Okay, if I'll
True.
give you
True.
a
True.
best example, I'm using I'm seeing your screen in the background. You have small element. You are using background
Right.
effects,
Right. Right.
sort of stuff, right? That is also a design inspiration, I could say. Yeah, people are watching on YouTube, right? The
Mhm.
YouTube interface, that is also a design interface, right? You are walking somewhere, you're seeing billboard, that is also design, right? there. Zepto is doing creative design over there. You can see all the design inspiration you can get from there.
Right, right, right.
When we talk about specific to UI UX and product design, so if I cut to straight one, so there you have Dribble, you have Mobile, you have Behance. So these are the two the websites where you can explore and see the references. So reference I would say is good to have, but think in your way and think as in key what should how I should design, how I can make the experience a very engaging, right? If someone
Right, right.
comes down to a product, right, how it will, how they will engage, how they will utilize. I'll give you one example later, okay? Like I have the best example right now, okay, but I don't want to give right now. First, I'll explain few, then you will get to know about it, okay?
Okay, sir. Sir, I have few more questions, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I won't take much time. I will ask in between the session. So it's like you can start the session now. It's over to you.
Okay, got it. Let me just share the screen. Okay. Share screen, entire screen two. Is my screen visible, everyone?
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible. Yes.
Okay. So let's do one thing. Just a second. Okay. You all able to see my this one second. Okay. I guess my screen is not visible or what? Okay, it's here.
Uh,
One second.
like
Yeah, yeah,
I am
it's
able
here.
to see
Yeah.
one
No, no.
by default.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was just trying to bring another screen over there. Now it's sorted. I guess it's visible now, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, cool. So see, as the title itself, like I'm limited to the title, which is the design faster with Figma and AI stuff. I really wanted to share a lot of things when it comes to design and stuff, but I'm just limiting it myself. First of all, I just quickly wanted to understand what exactly you guys mean about UI UX. Then we'll jump to Figma part. Anyone in the chat, even Vishal, you as well. What do you mean by UI? क्या होता है?
I
Anyone
think
in the chat?
anything on the screen on which I can engage.
Okay, okay, engage. Okay, done. ठीक है. Anyone in the chat? Like we almost 14 people are watching right now. So would love to hear anyone can tell what exactly UI is. User interface. ठीक है. Clear cut full form. Okay. ठीक है. Uh, okay, done. ठीक है. So मतलब it's user interface as alone dxt mentioned, right? It's user interface. So whatever you see, even you're watching YouTube live right now, that's the interface, right? You're watching, you have a big screen, right? On the left side you have, or you are watching me, in the right side you will see the live chat feed, right? In the bottom you have description, and in the left side, in the right side bottom also you'll see some recommendation to watch another videos, right? So it's wholesome experience of the interface, right? So that is nothing but your user interface, UI part. Anyone can help me with the UX क्या होता है? नहीं नहीं मैं Okay, just anyone like Vishal, you can also help me. What
Yeah,
exactly?
like for me, like how a person feels when he's using anything like software or a
Mm-hmm.
design or anything,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
like
Okay.
whether it is fast and whether it is easy to use and more.
ठीक है. So, ठीक है. So let's come down to a better example as well. Whatever you said is it's up to the mark, great. But when you are watching YouTube live, okay. So you are watching YouTube live. You have seen key there is a section. One is the video. Here is the video, right? Here is your chat, okay, and here is your whatever you can say title and description, okay, and here is some recommendation, right? So what if, Vishal, you can just answer me, right? Once how client interacts, yeah, right? So if I put this one over here, okay, are you able to use it? If
Sir,
I
can you
put
please?
the live
Yeah.
chat, if I put live chat, let's say live chat is represented by LC and title and description TD. Okay, if I
Hmm.
replace the position, right, the live chat came here and title and description came to here. Are you able to, do you feel it's a good way to mention it?
I don't think so.
Why? matlab, just anyone, like anyone can mention. Let's say we replace the live chat from left right side to the bottom, just below the video player. Anyone? I'm waiting in the chat. Ah, I hope they are typing. Okay, I'll just help you with that. Okay, so the why part here is ki see, you have a limited size of a screen. No, it's still
Hmm.
okay. It's a limited size of screen. Okay, and you wanted to
Hmm.
watch the video as well, and you wanted to chat as well. So if I put this live chat over here, this area, okay, what it will do? Okay, I have to scroll down, okay, and I'm not able to see the video in that case. I have to
Right.
scroll down, then I have to type. And in live chat also, you will have people chatting from different places. Then in the bottom,
Hmm.
you have option to write it and send it,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? So the whole experience become quite weird. कि आपको video भी देखना, you have to watch the video, but to chat as well, you need to scroll down. To
Right.
fix that part, what they did, they bring this live chat over here to the right panel. Okay, so one can watch the video, chat as well. And the title and description for that particular scenario is not much needed because people are already watching it, right? So why they wanted to watch again? What is title? What is description, right? So
Right.
that comes where the UX is defined. Okay, the experience what you are getting, the best possible experience you are getting. You are watching the video, and you are also chatting. Okay, two things you are doing, which is quite common in that. And if you look for any other platform which are performing live, you look for Twitch. Maybe some people use Twitch, right? They will also see the similar interface. Okay, if you'll go with Discord also, right, it's whole new the different application, but there if you'll go the video part and all the stuff, you will see the live chat very handy with the video wherever it's playing. Okay, so this is a small thing about the UI UX. Okay, now comes to a part key where this how we can design, how we can implement, how we can do the possible things, right? So there are a lot of tools. Figma is not just a tool. There are a lot of tools where you can design. Okay, if I'll consider one is our Figma. Okay, back in time there was Adobe XD. How many of you heard about
Right.
Adobe?
Right. Right.
You heard about Adobe XD, right? Most
Right.
probably, I
Right.
guess
Right.
they discontinued it right now. I'm not much aware about it, but I guess they discontinued it.
Like we
Then
have
we have,
Canva too. Right.
yeah, Canva too also, right? Canva में पहले नहीं था. It's what
Huh.
it was not
Right.
there previously, but due to competition, recent updates, they got this the landing page design, मतलब design kind of a stuff, like a designing of a website itself, right?
Hmm.
Then
Hmm.
apart from Figma, we have one more which is Framer. One of you heard about Framer? If I'll just open this, let me just add it the screen over here. I guess you guys able to see, right? So we have Framer. Okay, this is again a no-code AI tool. You can just go build your portfolio stuff, and you can do design as well. You have your library of okay. From here you can edit title, text, okay, everything you guys can achieve from Framer as well. Okay, so there is no limitation of the tool. The thing is you should know how to design, what to design, and the logic of the design comes, this is my perspective. If you
Hmm.
understand about layering, if you know how to layer things, right, similar to if you go with video editing also, you need to layer things, right? कि वीडियो के ऊपर टाइटल डाल दिया, टाइटल के ऊपर कुछ इफेक्ट्स डाल दिए, right?
Hmm.
So if you know
Hmm.
about layering, ultimately you can design it on any platform, right? Yeah. So this is a quick thing about Figma, Framer, tools and stuff. Okay. Now there is one thing I wanted to highlight. I guess everyone is able to understand what I'm talking, right? Is anything anyone want to ask anything? Feature of YouTube. Yeah, someone said ki yes, it is good. It was a past feature of YouTube. Right, right, right. Keep in the past, like they mentioned the live chat in the bottom itself, right? So it was creating a bad experience. Let's say someone want to watch the video also and want to like do the live chat, right? So yes, okay. So talking to the another part, what we are going to achieve here. One second, I'll just bring this one forward. Yeah, okay, okay. So when we start with the tool, okay, Figma. So there is a lot of this one in Figma itself. There are a lot of tools which you can explore. Okay, I'll just open Figma as well. I'll just show you what exactly you guys can achieve in Figma. I guess most of you have already explored it. But yeah, by the way, if you guys are student, the people who are watching us, if you are student, do enroll to a pro. Like Figma gives you access of a pro, Figma Pro, on your student ID. Okay, and this will ultimately gives you the few Figma make credits and all those stuff. You guys can explore that as well. Okay. So see, there are multiple things which you can do on Figma. You can design, you can use Figma. Figma is nothing but a whiteboard kind of a stuff where you can collaborate with your friends and colleagues or maybe anyone, and you can do the brainstorm session kind of a stuff. Okay. I'll just show you that as well. Then slides are there, pulse is there, then site. Site is nothing but it gives you to make some sort of portfolio similar to how Framer do, and you can host it. Okay, so this is there, then make is there. Make is nothing but it gives you the code as well, design with the code. Okay. Also in the Figma design, there is an option of a dev tool. Like you can convert your design to a dev if you are having some pro plan kind of a stuff, then you can do, and then Figma make is there. So let's say we'll start with Figma Jam. I'll just open like back in time. I have few slides prepared. Okay. So see, this is the whiteboard stuff. Okay. Okay, you guys can see this is the whiteboard. So here are tools. You can make a sticky note. You can create shapes, squares, table. Okay, so you can select sections. You can add comments. Okay, and you will collaborate with your team. You just need to hit the share, and you guys can collaborate. Okay, so this is a quick about the Figma Jam. Okay, let's come back to the design. This is what we are about to explore. Look, okay, so see, I already hit the three starter pack. So whenever you see this thing, just go back to your draft section. Okay, and then from here you can do the design. So ultimately in the free plan, you can only create the 3 pages. Okay. Further, if you want to create it, you can go to draft, you can create from there, and but you cannot share. Share as in you cannot share with people who can edit it. They can view it, but they cannot edit it. Okay. So this is our Figma tool. Okay. So anyone have the idea about Figma tool? Even you, Vishal.
No, sir. Like
Matlab,
I
did you
have
try?
used a Canva somewhat, but not Figma.
Okay, 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 okay. Got it. Anyone in the chat? Yeah. Okay. Done. I guess we are getting good responses. Okay. So what small exercise we will do right now? We will try to clone one website. Okay. And to clone it, I'll just clone google.com. Okay. Because elements are less over here. I can clone it in a quick way. Okay. If I'll go to clone to Instagram or something else, it will take some time. And ideally, I would say whenever you are wanted to get hands-on on some tools, maybe this Figma itself, try to clone as much as possible, because cloning gives you a freedom to understand what exactly tools are there in the design part, right? In the Figma design. Okay, you can explore grids, you can explore shapes, you can explore pen tool. Okay, you can explore text. Then there are additional plugins as well. You can use some plugins to create certain set of animations or design. Okay, so let's clone this. Okay, it won't take much time. I will just clone this portion. Okay, so I'll just do one thing. I'll just take screenshot for this. Okay, I'll just clone this one. Okay, and let me just copy this. Okay, take it, just paste it over there. So this is our screenshot. Okay, okay. So I just wanted to clone this. Okay, so first we will create a screen over here. Okay, let's create a sorry frame. Okay, you have multiple options. Okay, so when you are designing something, you need to also look for what kind of for what platform you are designing. Okay, maybe you are designing for desktop. In desktop also there are multiple variants in terms
Hmm.
of screen sizes, right? When you're designing for mobile, there are multiple device screens, right? Maybe you are designing for iPhone, it having 6.3 or 6.1 inches, right? Maybe you are designing for Android, then maybe it could be 6.9, 6.8. It depends, right? So whenever you're designing, it's good to understand your needs first, and based on that, you have to select your frame and sizes and all those stuff. Generally, now I'll just take a desktop frame, desktop with this one, which is of here you can see the width is 1440 and the height is 1024. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we wanted to clone this. Okay, so first of all, while cloning, you need to understand the components here what we have. Okay, so let's explore one by one. It won't take like more than 5-10 minutes, then we'll jump to the AI part. Okay, so see, when we see this screenshot, so Vishal, you can help me. What in all the components which we have, which we need to clone,
आई थिंक सर कुछ टेक्स्ट हैं, बॉक्सेस हैं, कुछ बटन्स हैं लाइक माइक्स, सर्च बार,
right?
या
Okay, कुछ और चीजें हम कर सकते हैं इसमें, कुछ हम भूल रहे हैं. The appearance and color, right? That is
राइट
also a
राइट
part of design, right?
राइट राइट.
So, see, when we come to design, there are multiple things that we need to take care of it, right? Typography is there, color is there, icons are there, right?
राइट.
Space are there, right? Even multiple more factors are there. So when you are designing and even you are cloning something, you need to understand a UI part. UI, which includes typography, shapes, sizes, icons, okay, colors, everything. And color have a whole new different story. Okay, some people took a decision on colors because they wanted to relate with the concept. If I'll give you a classic example, then I'll just clone it. Okay, you heard about Netflix, right?
राइट.
Can you and everyone in the chat mention the two primary color of Netflix?
ब्लैक एंड रेड.
Black and red. In the chat, is he right? You can just type Y or N. Okay, let's see. Black and red. Okay, got it. And can you tell me why it's black and red? Even in the chat, like people, you guys can mention why it's black and red. Even you, Vishal. Any matlab, what I say, random guesses. It's not red and yellow. It's red and black only. Any wild guess? Anything? कुछ भी हो सकता है विशाल. When you can warm color. Okay, ठीक है. ठीक है. How many of you went to theater? You
आई
all
थिंक
guys,
एवरीवन सर.
everyone, right?
या.
And you know the story of Netflix? Like Netflix previously back in time, they used to create CDs, all those stuff. Now they are into OTT. Previously they used to sell cassettes, CDs, and all stuff, right? So they wanted to mimic the experience of theater. Okay, when we enter to a theater, what color we see? Full black and
राइट.
a red light which is guiding us, right? That's
राइट
what
सर.
they took the inspiration, red and black. That's how they set the sentiment of it, right? So this is a short about color theory, because you need to study more about color theory, what colors need to take. Even some color have matlab intentions as well, right? Maybe yellow is used and orange is used for the warm intention, right? Red is you matlab there is a concept of semantic colors. Okay, semantic is nothing but कि red is defined for warning, alert, sort of thing. Is
राइट
defined
राइट.
for success, correct, right? Yellow is defined for warning, exclamation, something like that. So there is a whole new concept, the whole different concept of color theory. Okay, so let's clone this. Okay, so clone may we need text component, search bar, buttons, label. Okay, and then these grid or boxes you can say. Okay, so just I'll just quickly first of all match the color of the background. I'll just pick the fill color over here. Just I just match the background. Here is my background. I'll just add a text. Text would be Google. Uh, Google. Okay. So now let's set it to somewhere around 96, and even you can see now here the text. What is the font weight of this text? Anyone in the chat? Is it a regular font? Is it a bold one? Is it italic?
I think it's the bold one.
Right, bold one, right? So from here we can change the weight of it. So I would say semi bold will be fine, right? This is what it is matching with this. Okay, now we need to create this one, right? So how we
Hmm.
can create? So let's explore this. We selected a rectangle. You can use shortcuts like keywords like R, or you can just mention R over here and just press it. Okay, you will get a rectangle over here. Now first of all, this will look something like this, right? We need to stretch it. So हमने stretch कर दिया, we then center align that. Okay, now see there is a thickness as well, right? So let's reduce the thickness. Okay, we reduced it as well. Okay, then we can see, okay, in this we have corners. Corners are how much? They are like smooth corners, not the sharp one, right? So we select this and you can see here, these are your corner radius. You can just manipulate it. Okay, so it is somewhere around this much, right? I hope so. Yeah, this much. That okay. Then what we have? Then we have icon layer, this text and this one, right? So I'll just first of all I'll just match the color. Here you can see. Can anyone tell me what kind of color pattern they are using over here? See this one, this side as well, and this side as well. Is this gradient?
Right.
Right, take it. So let's create this gradient as well. So how you can create, just need to select the element, go to the fill part, select. Here you can see this is a gradient tone. Okay, now you can adjust it based on your requirement. So first we'll select this, we'll pick the color, and we'll go here and we'll select the last portion. Done. Okay, now we'll set for this one as well, color, and this is slightly brighter gray you can say. Okay, now we have exact same gradient, right? This side quite
Hmm.
brighter, this side quite, no, sorry, darker, and this side quite brighter, right? Now
Hmm.
we
Hmm.
need to
Hmm.
place icons. How we will find the icons? There are two ways. Number one, you can create yourself. Okay, so while creating, I'll give you one example. So can anyone help me how to create this magnifying glass? Anyone in the chat? I guess it will take time, right? So let's do one thing. See, when we wanted to design this icon, what we can do, you can see this icon have two main components. First is circle, another is line. So if we combine circle and line, we will get a magnifying glass, right?
Yes, yeah, true,
So
true,
in
true.
that way, we can manually create it. Another way what we have, we can use predefined icon. Either you can use Figma own library. I personally use a tool called Iconify. Okay, so you can search for Iconify. Okay, here you can go and you have to navigate to icons. So the URL is icon hyphen set dot iconify dot design. Here you can search for your icon, whatever you're looking for. So we are looking for search. Here you can see these are the icons which you are getting, right? You can pick anyone, okay? Then here you have option. You can either copy as a SVG or you can do the PNG as well. Okay, so let's copy this as a SVG, okay? And then let's go back to our Figma and let's paste it over here. Boom. Okay, what's I just copied it wrong. Where is that? SVG copy to clipboard. That paste it now. We got this icon. Let's bring it here. Anyone knows difference between SVG and PNG? Meanwhile, you guys can write in the chat. Even Vishal, any thoughts about what is SVG and PNG?
I think, sir, these are two different image format.
Hmm. Okay. And what's the benefit of SVG?
I think it's
Even
meaning like I think sub web
it's like I'm
graphics.
taking live class. So sorry अगर मैं थोड़ा ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ
No issues, sir. No issues, sir.
Okay.
Even I am
So
learning something from you.
okay, great. So SVG is having a capability of a vector part, like vector designs. You can see dots and all everything. Whatever design you create and you wanted to present it in a way कि आपका वो image compress ना हो, फटे ना हो, कुछ भी चीज़ ना हो, based on the website length, sorry, device length, it can adapt, right? Where there we use SVG, and it can be like उसे हम बड़ा भी कर सकते हैं, छोटा भी कर सकते हैं. It's like that. Okay. And PNG is the static one. Okay, as he also mentioned in the chat, is it's a static where it have limitation in terms of width and everything. Right. So yeah, okay. Now we introduced search icon, but in that search also we need to push it a bit left. Okay, and we need to create another shape of a button. Let's make it, give some corners around 20. Okay, push it a bit here, and yeah, and a bit here. Let's align this. Okay, and we can align this over here. Now we are getting quite similar. We need to get this mic icon and this thing. So, guys who are watching us, let me know. Do you want me to complete this design? Like, I guess I have already explained how you can select the design. I'll just make this as well. Okay, this one. Okay. So what we can do here you can see there is one grid. And this is kind of a bento design. If you guys know bento kya hota hai, bento is like small component. Whenever you see any product launches of Apple, they use bento. ठीक है, बेंटो मतलब कि जब आपने कोई लॉन्च देखा, प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च मे बी मैक का, आईफोन का, एट द एंड ऑफ द समरी वो छोटे छोटे बॉक्सेस में सारे फीचर्स मेंशन करते हैं, राइट? दैट्स इज नथिंग बट अ बेंटो डिजाइन. ओके, ठीक है. So I'll just create one box, then we'll move forward with the AI part. ठीक है. Meanwhile, guys, let me know what is the worst website you guys have used so far. And आपको फील होता है कि वो फिक्स होना चाहिए. And it should be something like a daily वाला website. Whatever you use daily or mostly, right? And वो उसका UX बहुत खराब है. Anyone like write in the chat. Meanwhile, I'll just draw this. So we have this one. Even you also, Vishal, you can just tell me. What do you feel?
Sir, I think IRCTC.
I was expecting. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting same answer. I guess the most of you have understood it why, right? Anyone in the chat, like if you are agree, just drop why or something. Anyway. And what about other than IRCTC? Any other? Vishal?
I think, sir, most of the banking websites.
Not most of the banking website, because if you look for maybe ICICI or maybe so
That's
they are, there is a story behind this. Okay, the story is key. If you see banking websites in Japan or something, you will see they are very interactive or something, right? And when you here, it is very different, text heavy. The reason behind that is here we need to explain via text in India, right? Maybe in the resume regional language, maybe in the universal language, right? And there are a lot of things which is there which need to be shown to the user, right? So that's the reason why आप चाह के भी उतने सारे information बहुत ही interactive UI में नहीं दे पाओगे, because there
Hmm.
is a limitation of placements, right? आप कैसे उसको place करोगे? MS Paint is one of the best what I feel so far. किसी ने MS Paint mention किया है, ठीक है? So you guys can
Hmm.
see it's quite simple कि you understand about the design, right? First you break down to what are the elements are there that you need to recreate it, right? There we seen there is text like the H1 tag, right? There is the search bar, the buttons, right? The grid, the bento design, everything. So you got to know about how you use Figma, and there are multiple tools which you can use. A quick thing which I can show you, a quick animation. Okay, let's say how to create an animation. Okay, so if you are aware, Figma can also help you to animate, and this animation is used for mostly into the prototype side. So here you can see there is one design and one is prototype. Okay, so when we talk about the NPCI is improving, I guess people in the chat, you guys are mentioning NPCI. I guess NPCI is quite improving. Like recently, they launched UX 4G something got kind of a stuff, and that's quite interesting when it comes to design. Yeah. So let's animate. So when animating, you need two things, right? कि how animation work. अगर आप movie भी देख रहे हो, right? Even you are watching this one. So you heard the concept of frames, right? 30 FPS, 60 FPS, 25 FPS, right? सो वो फ्रेम्स ही आपके होते हैं, मतलब स्टैटिक इमेज को ही तुरंत तुरंत बढ़ाया जाता है, दैट्स वेयर द एनिमेशन, मतलब आपका फिर मोशन दिखता है आपको, राइट? सो इन द सिमिलर कॉन्सेप्ट ऐसे ही समझ लो, इन द सेम वे वी आर जस्ट ऑल्सो मेकिंग दिस एनिमेशन. ओके, so what we will do, let's create a duplicate of this. Use a command option button, you can just duplicate it. Okay, let's go to prototype mode. Okay, and let's create this one. Wait a second. Yeah. Okay, let's create this as a, first we need a frame. Let's create a frame. Okay, let's remove all the different things. So from here, let's bring this. Okay, select this. Okay, select this as well. Go to prototype, hit interaction. Okay, so here you can see the interaction dots over here. Okay, so just connect this with this. Okay, and it's on click, you can use after delay. Like you can see there are multiple options, either you can use on click, after delay, or some other stuff to animate your design. So let's use after delay. Okay, after delay it means automatically it will animate, it will automatically do the actions what we wanted to do, what we wanted to do, right? So we can go to navigate, like we wanted to navigate to, oh, where? Okay, we are just designing this one. Once again, let me just duplicate this screen. This is our first flow. Let's duplicate it. Let's remove this. Okay, let's remove this. We kept this to here, right? Now let's set this to this one. We want to navigate to desktop 3. Okay, and our animation will be smart animate. So smart animate, it will decide based on the frames. Okay, there's a another concept जहाँ पे हम animation को in detail समझ सकते हैं, because there is a concept of components, variants, कि हमने component बनाया, उस component के अंदर variants बनाए, उसके अलग अलग variants, maybe it could be 4 5 variants, फिर हमने उसको animate कर दिया, right? So now after delay हमने set कर दिया है यहाँ पे, and now let's change the color for this, ताकि जब हम इसे animate करके देखें, so it will look something different, right? We pick smart animate, prototype पे जाते हैं, and just run this flow, ठीक है? And it's after delay पे. So now you will see, once again let it open, ठीक है? It automatically change, right? अब इसमें क्या है कि हमने ease out तो कर दिया, अब हम इसे linear रखते हैं. What linear means over here? हम इसे reload करते हैं. See, okay? I'm doing nothing over here. It's
Hmm.
all automation, right? It's all animation, right? So in this, you can use multiple animation style, whatever comes to you. You guys can refer to it. Okay, and there's good website called Lodifies. If you heard about it, Lodifies. They also provide a good animations. Okay, and they also give you developer friendly codes as well. कि आप जो अपने developers के साथ direct share कर सकते हो what they wanted to implement. If I'll give you one example, let's search for success. Okay, so you can see these are the animations and design which you generally see on maybe on Google Pay or when you're doing some payment and all, right? So you, if you wanted to explore some design section, design मतलब animation section, you can use Lottie files, or there are some other jitter is there. You can use those tools as well. Okay. So now, as I asked, what is the worst website, worst UX, not website, UX, right? So you get to know, we get to know about IRCTC, right? And NPCI, right? So let's see IRCTC को एक बार, ठीक है? So now here you can see कि okay, website में बहुत सारे elements है. We have a lot of CTAs over here. अब book करने का है, then एक graphical image है, then what are their offerings, flight, hotels, and everything, right? Let's say we wanted to revamp this. How you will do a quick revamp? Anyone, Vishal, or how you will do it? A quick revamp. Let's say a quick revamp, as in कि what do you feel कि क्या होना चाहिए और website में? Think about it. When you see a booking platform, do you have any references as well?
Like book my
Okay,
show,
okay. Book my show is there. और बताना. Make my trip,
make my trip,
right? MMT, right?
who I be
Then
go.
Go आई भी वो उनके भी जब देखोगे ना, सो नाउ यू हैव द आइडिया कि मुझे हायर सिटीसी का रिवैम्प करना है, देन यू ऑल ऑफ द सडन रिलेटिंग विद द अदर प्लेटफॉर्म, कंपैरिजन, डूइंग कंपैरिजन कि अच्छा मैं इनका भी देखता हूँ उनका कैसा है डिजाइन, राइट? सो दैट्स हाउ योर इंस्पिरेशन कम्स अप, राइट? दिस इज द वन थिंग. अनदर थिंग इज कि अब हम इसे रिवैम्प करेंगे, ठीक है? सो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू यूज हियर इज AI टूल. ओके, लेट्स ओपन स्टिच. ओके, this is most exciting. Matlab, it's just you need to give prompts and it will give you some good results. Okay, so let's start with our first one. See, whenever you are using Stitch, this is my personal learning which I wanted to share. जब भी मैं कुछ डिज़ाइन करता हूँ एंड आई वांट कि मुझे एक अच्छा सा डिज़ाइन मिल जाए वेबसाइट का, आई ऑलवेज डू अ मिस्टेक. मैं डिफ़ॉल्ट पे ऐप को सेलेक्ट रखता हूँ. मेरा जो मेहनत लगता है प्रॉम्प्ट लिखने में वो ये ऐप खा जाता है. So whenever you decide yourself, either you're designing for apps, individual apps, or you're designing for a websites. Okay. So we are doing for website. You can use Gemini, whatever things you want to use. Let's say think with three. We will use this one. Thinking with 3.1 Pro. Okay. And let's take another screenshot of this website. IRCTC. I think how many of you are aware about prompt engineering? Even you, Vishal, any idea about
Yes, sir.
prompt?
Like writing good prompts
Okay, what is a good prompt?
in which you can mention most of the things.
Okay, okay. So now help me with that. We wanted to revamp this. Okay, so agenda is revamp this IRCTC landing landing page, which have first thing. First क्या होना चाहिए? Good CTA. CTA like call to actions, because we see
Hmm.
call to actions of forms, right? We see call to actions of the things which are mentioned in the navbar, right? Good CTA. Then we want uh, what I can say. Let me just see the website UI. What we want to be fixed. Good. This one header. Let's improve the header as well. I made AI safety monitoring dashboard with Figma. Nice. I would love to see that. Share कर देना in the group. Okay, good CTA is there. Then let's make just mention uh, optimize hero section. Anyone even know about what exactly hero section is? Vishal, what is hero section?
No idea, sir.
So whatever you see in the first place when you're opening a website, okay, that's what is your hero section. If I'll open Cypher Schools, ठीक है, अगर मैंने Cypher Schools खोला, ठीक है, and in that Cypher Schools, currently what you are seeing this one, right? So this is
Hmm.
your hero section. Learn and grow together, right? For free, then these things, right? So this is nothing but your hero section. So we also wanted to optimize the hero section as well, right? Hero section
Hmm.
किस तरह से with uh, good typography. Okay, this is just a vague prompt what I'm writing, random prompt. You should go in the you can use GPT or other Gemini or maybe other tools. You can just help them, but you can ask them to help you with a good prompt, see how well you can optimize it. Okay, the hero section with good typography. Okay, I guess I mistake typography. And lastly, let's mention the make the UI interactive. ठीक है, हमने स्क्रीनशॉट दे दिया. वी हैव ऑल द पॉइंटर्स, जस्ट अ वेक पॉइंटर्स, डोंट कंसिडर दिस एज अ परफेक्ट वन. ठीक है, एंड जस्ट हिट इट. ठीक है, सो स्टिच फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट इट विल डू, इट विल एनालाइज द डिजाइन पार्ट. ओके, देन इट विल गिव यू a revamped version of the design. Okay, and वहाँ से आप use कर सकते हो. Either you can give more prompts to optimize it, or you can copy to Figma as well. Okay, so now how copy to Figma work is an important thing. Okay, so previously we are using मतलब back in like 2-3 months back, right? जब when I am designing using Google AI Studio, so Google AI Studio आपको Figma ready designs नहीं देते. There is a trick which I follow. Trick is quite simple कि मैं Google AI Studio पे prompt डाल के website बनाता था. Then I
Hmm.
push it to my GitHub. Okay, GitHub से I just make connect with Vercel. Vercel मुझे एक वो दे देता था आपको बना के एक URL. वो URL को मैं ओपन कर लेता था किसी भी ब्राउजर पे. Then I use a extension called HTML to design. Okay, this is quite a good extension. If I just show you, you can just hit Command and P or Control P. You can see HTML to design. Okay, so HTML to design gives you a platform जहाँ पे you can enter just copy paste the code. You can just import the HTML file and that it will directly convert it. I'll give that example as well how we can convert that. Okay, so see now it's creating. What do you think about this one, Vishal?
It's better, sir.
It's better IRCTC को टैग किया जाए.
बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल.
ठीक है, so you can see now. ठीक है, so what are the changes they have done? They have maximized the image. एक सेंटर में इन्होंने हीरो सेक्शन को थोड़ा एम्फोसाइज किया है टेक्स्ट के थ्रू, ये थ्रू. ठीक है, देन देयर इज अ
Hmm.
बुकिंग में भी मल्टीपल फैक्टर्स. यहाँ अगर देखोगे ना, अगर ये वाला डिज़ाइन, ठीक है, इसमें सब ये अलग अलग पॉइंटर्स मेंशन है. पीएनआर स्टेटस यहाँ है, फिर
Hmm.
चार्ट्स
Hmm.
बुक टिकट. The what Stitch recommended कि let's put it into the sections. बुक टिकट करना है, you can use बुक टिकट. पीएनआर करना है, it will open the PNR section. And chart करना है, it will open the chart section, right? Now this is the overall quick utilization of Stitch over here. ठीक है, so now what we can do, we can just copy this. आपको बस ये select करना है, select it, go to more and copy to Figma. Okay, so here you can see even there are multiple वो क्या बोलते हैं formats to export. The first format is AI Studio. What AI Studio will do here, AI Studio will help you to import your current design to Google AI Studio and वहाँ से it will give you first मतलब project kind of a stuff जिसको आप अपने GitHub पे push कर सकते हो. ये सारी चीज़ that is under a development side, right? We are
Hmm.
using
Hmm.
Figma. Okay, MCP is also there. MCP is nothing but your model context protocol. Okay, So अगर explore करना है, explore this MCP also. This is a very good part जहाँ पे two different. If I'll give you one example, let's say you are doing a chat with GPT, मतलब you are chatting with ChatGPT, okay, and you ask it to create a Canva design, maybe a carousel or some sort of thing. वहाँ पे क्या होता है? You use connectors, okay. Connectors is nothing but your, it will connect with the Figma part, and it will do
Hmm.
designing on behalf of you, right? There, what MCP comes, okay. Now you have Netlify, Lovable, जहाँ भी आपको export करना है, you can do. We'll do with the Figma part. Let's convert this, okay, and after that we can just copy it. Okay, now copy is done. We'll come here, okay, and now just paste it. So this is our fully editable Figma file. What Stitch have given us. Okay, let's say I wanted to edit this one. Experience the future of Indian Railway, right? Let's say experience the future of cyberspace. Okay, cyberspace. Okay, done. So it's a fully editable file and you can use it. So this is a small about how you can utilize Stitch with Google. Google AI Studio का भी है. Google AI Studio, as I mentioned, there is a two three processes जहाँ पे आपको पहले Google AI Studio will generate a result for you, a full stack project, maybe based on Next.js or maybe React.js, that you have to push it to your GitHub, okay, and then you can connect with the website and it will give you a live link. वहाँ से you can just copy and do stuff, right? So this is one part. Now, as I talking about the extension as well, so this is our extension, which is HTML to design. Okay. So how HTML to design works? कि let's say now let's copy a design. Let's say हम क्या copy कर लें? GPT कर लें, LinkedIn कर लें, Cypher Schools को कर लें,
Hmm.
ठीक है? Cypher Schools. ठीक है. So now let's copy this design. What I can do, यहाँ पे दो process है. पहला I can use URL, or they also provide you an extension to install it on your browser. Okay. So I'll just use URL over here. ठीक है. I just copy the URL. We go back. This HTML to design. You can see here we have web extension files, right? MCP API, right? We'll use this web. Okay. Let's paste this, and they give you a 10, matlab 10 credits as a key. One import equals to one credit. This is how it works. Okay. Let's import this, and here you can see auto layout. Auto layout is something, but let's say you can see here. If I'll just show you how auto layout works. So one second, let me just show you. So you can see, you can just move it, right? अगर हम टेक्निकली मूव करते हैं ऐसे, तो ये अपने आप ऊपर नहीं चला जाता. देयर इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ ऑटो लेआउट व्हिच इज अप्लाइड ओवर हियर, राइट? कि आपका एक ब्लॉक दूसरे ब्लॉक के बाद ऑटोमेटिकली एडजस्ट हो जा रहा है, राइट? अगर मैं डायरेक्ट नीचे लाता तो ये ओवरलैप कर जाता. ये ओवरलैप नहीं
Hmm.
कर रहा है, नीचे वाले को ऊपर पुश कर दे रहा है, राइट? देयर व्हाट ऑटो लेआउट कॉन्सेप्ट. ओके. सो हमने ऑटो लेआउट इनेबल किया. लेट्स प्रोसीड. देखते हैं ये साइफर स्कूल्स को क्लोन कर पाता है क्या. ठीक है. Meanwhile, just wanted to add one thing कि there is a lot of मतलब I would say inspiration जहाँ से आप ले सकते हो. Initially जो विशाल ने पूछा था. So if I'll give you one example, Dribble, ठीक है. So Dribble is a good platform जहाँ पे आपको अच्छे खासे design inspiration मिल जाएंगे. Let's say you're designing for e-commerce, right? Maybe you're designing for edtech or some different thing, or maybe you're designing for productivity tool. Okay, so let's search for dashboard. Okay, so we are looking for dashboard. You can see these are the good design
Hmm.
inspirations which you can explore. Even you can take the screenshots, paste it on Stitch or Google AI Studio, and it will create the design for you. Fully editable design. Okay, you can just explore the design. Also, a good habit I wanted to tell everyone: if you are into UI UX and product design, do create your profile on Dribble, okay, and share your projects. Okay, so these are my projects which I have created and shared. If I'll give you one example, what example I can give? I can give you for Cypherthon. Okay, this is back in time we conducted one hackathon. So what and all things I have done while designing, all the processes I have mentioned it here. Okay, so you can mention your design, your processes, and everything over here. Okay, you can go and scroll and check it out. Okay, I've mentioned some live footages and videos. You can see the full design what I have created, right? So all these things you can just do it. So it's a good practice to create a portfolio. You can use Dribble, you can use Behance, or if you wanted to use some other profiles as well. So there's a good website called Design Folio. Okay, so you can go here, Design Folio, and this will give you a good interface kind of a stuff where you can create your this one portfolio. Okay, if I give you one example, I just mentioned since portfolio dot design folio. Let's remove blocking. I hope this will work. I hope so. Check. Okay, it's not working. I guess I have to open design builder. Done. Let's log in. Okay, done. So here you can see. I'll just copy this URL. Trolia, where it's based, right? This is how the portfolio will look like. Okay, so when you are designing your projects, you can just create a case studies out of it, right? You can mention your stacks. What stacks you have used to designs, right? Maybe Figma, Notion, then Cursor, Firebase, Jitter, whatever it is, right? Your work
Hmm.
experience, what your work experiences you can mention. This is nothing but to create your portfolio. Okay, even if you are a developer, also you can use these platforms. Okay, ठीक है. So let's see क्या इसने बनाया. Yes, इसने बना के दे दिया. You can see now. Now we have fully editable design of Cypher schools. You can see these are fully editable. I can just mention build projects. You can just remove, right? So this is how you can use the HTML to design as a tool. Okay. So if you have any inspiration as well and you wanted to get a good design out of it, Sarah design like you wanted to just don't copy it, but take an inspiration, right? So you can use HTML to design, and it will help you to create a Figma ready file. Okay. So this is a small about the Figma part, the AI part. There are a lot of tools which you guys can explore. Okay. And important thing is it's quite difficult to cover everything in
Hmm.
1.5 hour to 2 hours, right? So I would say you can refer to good resources as well. Resources as well. If you wanted to start your career into UI UX, right? Or if you wanted to get into the UI UX, you can use some. You can refer to some YouTube videos as well. Maybe a few videos are also there on Cypher Schools. I guess you can just check out Cypher Schools as well, and you can also refer to YT. In that YT also you can refer to good creators as in there is creator named as Ansh Mehra, right? Back in time when I started designing, I refer to his videos, right? So his name is Ansh Mehra, and he actually explained UI UX, product design, UX, everything very like in a good way. Okay, so yes, this is about Figma stuff, and this is about this one. Anyone wanted to ask anything regarding the design part or anything? I would love to answer that as well. Anyone? Anything you wanted to ask Vishal regarding the design and stuff?
Sir, I think, sir, this much is like it's good to start, right? So after that, we'll have more sessions with you, like to cover more about UI UX stuff.
So yeah. So I'll give you one thing. This is for this is an assignment which I wanted to give. Okay, I want everyone to clone. Okay, first is our cipher schools. Okay, don't use HTML to design. Okay, because I will get it if you have used HTML to design. I guess I should not mention that in this live session, but okay,
Right.
yeah, that works. So first, clone the cipher schools, and in that cloning, I want everyone to help me with one. They need to clone course page, okay, and second, they can clone the dashboard, the student dashboard, okay. So these are the two things as assignment I wanted to give everyone. This will ultimately help you for the design part. Okay, design part as in ki how you can utilize the tools which is there in the Figma. Okay, and I also wanted to give one more assignment. If you guys wanted to do it, this is extra one. Ki utilize Stitch, okay, or you can utilize Google AI Studio. Okay, Google AI Studio, or if you guys have Claude Max or Claude Pro, you can use Claude Design as well. Okay, because I guess Claude Design is not working without a Pro plan. It should, one should have a Pro plan for that, right? Use these two platforms, okay, and create one any productivity app you feel like. Okay, it could be a notes taking app. Okay, it could be a reminder app. Okay, it could be anything. Okay, so this is assignment which I wanted to give to everyone. Okay, we will share I guess Vishal, you will share all the
Hmm.
submission links and everything, right?
Yes, sir, right, right.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so yeah, after this, if I wanted to share one more thing about the design. Okay, uh, there is a very important thing when it comes to design is design system. Okay, so when we talk about design system, let me just bring that screen over here. Where is it? This one, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to a design, or the design system, so every website you see, right? They have the consistency in terms of key. Let's say you are exploring Zomato, right? Or maybe you are exploring Zepto, right? So उस केस में क्या होता है ना कि वन सेकेंड वेयर इज दैट, हाँ, सो उस केस में क्या होता है कि आई गेस स्क्रीन विजिबल नहीं, ओके, इट्स हियर, डन. So let's say you're using Zomato or you are using Zepto. ठीक है, they have the design systems. मतलब every company have their own design systems, right? So what the actual design system helps is कि जो हमारा डिज़ाइन सिस्टम है, इट विल गिव यू अ स्ट्रक्चर्ड लाइब्रेरी, अ स्ट्रक्चर्ड एलिमेंट्स ऑफ द कंपोनेंट्स व्हिच आर प्रेजेंट ऑन योर वेबसाइट. जैसे अभी हम गूगल का क्लोन कर रहे थे, उनमें सर्च बार था, राइट?
Hmm.
उनके आइकन्स थे, बटन्स थे, राइट? फॉन्ट स्टाइल था, वेट थे, एवरीथिंग. तो दैट कम्स अंडर द डिज़ाइन सिस्टम, राइट? So design system is something key when you are going to start your career with some company, right? Maybe you hired as an intern or maybe you are hired as a full time, right? They will help you with your design system, their own design system. Okay, that design system follows certain set of rules. Okay, these rules are maybe the width, the height, the color, the spacing, the grid. It could be anything. Like generally, a design system have a lot of things, right? They have predefined sections, templates which you can just drag and drop. Let's say button है, right? Button के तीन shades बने हुए हैं, right? Shades as in की कुछ बटन है जो आपको एक्टिव दिखेंगे, ऑरेंज. कुछ बटन है आपको
Hmm.
वाइट दिखेंगे, राइट? विद मतलब कलर उसमें कुछ होगा ही नहीं, राइट? सो दैट इज ऑल अ पार्ट ऑफ अ डिज़ाइन सिस्टम. किसको कहाँ यूज़ करना है, कैसे यूज़ करना है, वो भी डिफाइंड होता है. तो डिज़ाइन सिस्टम आई वुड से एवरीवन do try to use it, मतलब explore it, right? You can explore design system for Spotify. Okay, you can explore design system for Wise. If you don't know about Wise is a payments app, like it is similar to PayPal, right? You can go with the PayPal design system. And I would say go with the design system of Cred. Like uh, this is a quite fancy company, right? But they do a lot of stuff with the design. I personally like the design what they have do and the experience they have given, right? So do explore the design system as well. Okay, so if you can just go to any all of your browser and you can mention design system, right? Design system of let's say let's pick Wise. Okay, so they have their design system. You can just open the Figma, and here you can see. If I just open it, Okay, so let's see what they will share. So in this design system, see, as I mentioned, there is logo, palettes, right? Color combinations, buttons. In buttons also there are shades, right?
Hmm.
Fulfill shades, empty, right? Then link buttons are also there, right? So these are primary buttons, right? Then you can see icons, what icons they have used, icon sizes, avatars, right? Input fields, इनका input fields कैसे दिखना चाहिए, ठीक है? So I have one. So these are the things which you can explore and do follow the design system. Okay, this will ultimately help you to structure everything over here. Talking about the job part, which I really wanted to highlight, ये भी मुझे recently पता चला है, right? Which is कि uh, when it comes to UI UX, अब वो UI UX वैसा नहीं रहा जैसा हम पहले देखते थे, right? पहले था कि डिजाइन कर दो पेज को, ये कर दो वो कर दो, right? Now it come more to the area where it comes to experience. Okay, how experience? So if I'll give you example, we are using chat gpt. ठीक है, अगर आप
Hmm.
chat यूज करें, if you're using on iphone, right? When you type something, अगर जब आप टाइप करने के बाद आपको जब रिस्पॉन्स मिल रहा है, you're getting haptics, right?
Hmm.
Haptic
Right.
यानी कि feedbacks, vibrations आ रहे हैं, right? That is a part of design, right? कि आपको जो एक्सपीरियंस फील कराया गया ना कि वाइब्रेशंस के थ्रू यू आर गेटिंग रिस्पॉन्सेज, दैट इज
Hmm.
नथिंग बट एक्सपीरियंस पार्ट, ठीक है? दैट कम्स थ्रू अ डिजाइन, राइट? डिजाइन इज नथिंग बट कि आपने जाके कलर प्लेस कर दिया, वो कर दिया, इट्स नॉट अबाउट डिजाइन, ठीक है? हम वी आर यूजिंग चेयर्स, चेयर्स हैव 4 पिलर्स, राइट? बॉटम में, राइट? दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ डिजाइन, किसी ने सोचा ये चीज कि ओके 4 पिलर से वी विल गेट अ स्टेबिलिटी, राइट? रोटेटेबल वाले चेयर्स होते हैं विद सिंगल बॉटम में, एक सिंगल रहते हैं, नीचे 4 पहिए रहते हैं, राइट? दैट इज ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ डिजाइन कि हाउ वेल वी कैन ऑल ऑप्टिमाइज इट, what additional functionalities we can give. So talking about design, so sorry, talking about UI UX, so I would say first of all look for good opportunity around like, or you can like work on a projects which are based on conversational AI. Maybe clone Chat GPT, maybe clone Gemini or Claude. You will get to know about how these tools work, okay, and how you can design these tools, okay. Second, you can go about agentic AIs. Agentic AI क्या होता है कि on behalf of you, browser is doing the stuff. Maybe you can take example of Comet, बहुत popular हुआ था, right? That is a agentic AI based browser, I guess, right? You just have given the prompt, it will do the action for you. But that is also came from a design. अगर किसी ने वो चीज़ design नहीं की होती, how it will come, right?
Yeah.
Then you can, lastly I would say the generative UI. So what exactly generative UI is कि यू आर यूजिंग जेमिनाई, राइट? जेमिनाई में आपने कुछ सर्च किया, आपको इमेजेस रिजल्ट मिल रहे हैं, आपको मैप के भी रिजल्ट मिल रहे हैं, आपको कुछ कलर पिकर्स के भी रिजल्ट्स मिल रहे हैं, कुछ रैंडम रिजल्ट्स मिल रहे हैं, लेकिन वो अडेप्ट हो रहे हैं बेस्ड ऑन द योर रिसर्च, राइट? तो वो जब अडेप्ट हो रहे हैं आपके रिसर्च के अकॉर्डिंग, सो इट इट कम्स डाउन टू अ जनरेटिव यूआई. हर बार you will get a different set of UI that you also don't know, right? This is what a generative AI looks like. Okay. So this is a small thing I wanted to highlight. Everyone, you guys know what you need to do. Explore UI UX, right? Get into some design systems, explore design system, try to clone the projects, right? And lastly, I would say explore the 3 pointers which I mentioned: conversational AI designs, agentic AI designs, and generative UI
Gen
designs.
AI. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is there. I guess we have one question with us, which is one challenge I face in UI UX design is occasionally क्या लिखा है? Occasionally over,
Overusing colors.
okay, sorry, overusing colors, visual element, text, and concert designed to beyond the intent and content. Yeah, definitely वो होता है. Even same goes with अब let's say I'll give you one example Notion का, ठीक है? Notion ने बहुत smartly खेला है. They have not used any colorful colors, right? They are purely based on neutral colors.
Hmm.
तो इससे क्या होता है न्यूट्रल कलर से? इट्स क्वाइट इजी टू मेंशन हाईलाइट थिंग्स इनटू द कलर्स, डिजाइन, फिलॉसफी, सारी चीज़ों को लेके. सो द जो आप चैलेंज फेस कर रहे हो, द बेस्ट थिंग इज कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सी द कलर थ्योरी, बिकॉज आई हैव गिवन यू एग्जांपल ऑफ कलर थ्योरी जब मैंने आपको नेटफ्लिक्स के बारे में बताया, राइट? देयर आर मोर एग्जांपल्स ऑफ कलर थ्योरी. एक्सप्लोर कलर थ्योरी एंड जो आपके करंट ब्रांड के कलर्स है ना, क्रिएट शेड्स ऑफ इट. इफ आई गिव यू एग्जांपल, यहाँ देखोगे ना, सो इन्होंने शेड्स बनाए हैं, राइट. हर एक शेड्स का अलग अलग है कि दीज आर देयर प्राइमरी कलर्स, दीज आर देयर सेकेंडरी कलर्स, दीज आर देयर कंटेंट के लिए क्या कलर यूज कर रहे हैं. हर एक कंपोनेंट्स का कलर डिफाइंड है. उसके आगे आप रैंडमली कलर पिक करोगे तो यू विल फेस दिस चैलेंजेस. फर्स्ट डिफाइन योर कलर बेस्ड ऑन द एक्शंस, राइट. और उन्होंने बैकग्राउंड का डिफाइन करके रखा है, बॉर्डर्स में क्या यूज़ कर रहे हैं, ठीक है. सेंटिमेंट्स में क्या क्या यूज़ कर रहे हैं, एज आई मेंशन, रेड फॉर वार्निंग, ग्रीन फॉर सक्सेस, येलो फॉर दिस वन. कुछ ऐसे कलर्स है जो प्री डिफाइंड, आप उसको चेंज नहीं कर सकते हो. सम आर एग्जांपल लाइक सिमेंटिक्स, रेड येलो एंड ग्रीन, जस्ट लाइक ट्रैफिक लाइट, राइट.
Hmm.
ये हो गया. फिर आपका बेस कलर क्या है, फ्लैग्स के कलर क्या है, कैटेगरी के कलर क्या है. कैटेगरी कलर क्या होता है, इफ यू गाइस एवर यूज पोको डिवाइसेस लाइक एम आई के फ़ोन या पोको के फ़ोन, उसमें जो लॉन्चर आता था ना, जब आप स्क्रॉल करके ऊपर जाते तो वो कलर बेस्ड फिल्ट्रेशन दिखाते थे, राइट. कि अगर आपका कोई ऐप रेड कलर का है तो सारे फिल्टर होके एक साथ आ जाएंगे, राइट. कोई ब्लू कलर का है, एक साथ फिल्टर होके आ जाएंगे, राइट. सो रेड में एग्जांपल लूँ, यूट्यूब है, यूट्यूब म्यूजिक है, जेप्टो है, सॉरी जोमेटो है, ये सब एक फिल्टर होके आ जाएंगे कलर बेस्ड. ब्लू में आएंगे तो ब्लू में फेसबुक है, देन और भी कोई ऐप्स वगैरह, लिंक्डइन है, राइट. तो ये सारी चीज़ें आ जाएंगी. सो या, फर्स्ट यू नीड टू डिफाइन योर कलर पैलेट, ठीक है. व्हाट आई से, कलर पैलेट, हाँ ठीक है, कलर पैलेट डिफाइन करो एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट ही आप डिसीजन लो. रैंडमली अगर लोगे तो डेफिनेटली विल गेट विजुअल, मतलब एलिमेंट्स आपके अच्छे से प्रेजेंट नहीं होंगे, ठीक है. So yeah, this was it from my side for UI UX. There is a lot to explore or to tell, but time foundation. Yeah. So my Figma community
So,
handle.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll just copy it. Figma community handle. Done. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So that's all for the today's session, guys. So now coming to the certification part, like already said by Sanskar sir, you have to complete one assignment, right? So you have to
Right.
complete your assignment using Figma, and you have to like complete that project, and you need to share that in our Google form that will be shared by me in the meantime, right? So you have to make sure to complete the project properly. It should be working, right? We will check thoroughly, right? Whatever you submit, because only valid response will be valid, and you will receive the certification based upon your response. And yes, like if your project is best, like some of your best projects will be also featured in our Cypher Schools social media platform, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Instagram, will be featured over there. Yeah. So make sure to submit before the deadline, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
So the
yeah. So
project is quite simple. Someone is asking project क्या है. First of all,
yes, yes, yes.
clone Cypher schools, right? You need to clone Cypher schools. Don't use any tools to clone it. Do it manually. You can clone either course page or you can clone either dashboard. Okay. Then second, what you can do, key you can this one. If you have time, you can use AI tools like Stitch or Google AI Studios. Okay. Create any productivity app end to end, maybe a notes or maybe reminder. Okay. These are optional. Okay. These are optional. But the important is you need to clone. Okay. Clone course page or dashboard page of Cypher Schools. Okay. Done.
So yeah, that's all from our side, guys. All the best, everyone, for your submissions, and thank you so much, Sanskar, for joining us, and thank you so much, everyone, for joining this session. Right?
Yeah, I guess someone mentioned, please check my project. I will check your project. I have mentioned you, I have copied your Figma community handle. I'll just go through it and I guess you are there in the group, right? So I will be sharing my feedbacks over there. Okay.
We will share the submission form. You can fill over there, right?
Uh, yeah, yeah. Time you can just mention, Vishal. They're asking how much time
Sure,
you
sure,
require.
sure. We'll share the information very soon, right after this session.
Okay, done, done. Okay.
Okay, Sanskar. Thank you so much, yaar. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye. Bye, everyone.